Eric, fine. How are you? I get a 1 there, Eric. Make sure my voice is working here. Mugs. Unknown. UK in the house. Been about a month since I did an audit, so yeah, I know. I've been dealing with some things, just taking care of some things, but back at it. We are at the police station in Guilderland, New York. Clark, how are you? Thank you. Martin, you from the UK here too? Thanks, Martin. See? We'll see how it goes. The police is all the way in the back over here, so. Steven, how are you? I got multiple cameras going. Eventually I won't be able to see the chats, but. Space Pygmy. Tim, how are you? Tommy G, what up? Thank you, you're welcome. Walter, what up? Phil, hey. Gary, what up? Hungry, hey, I'm hungry. Steven, how are you? Kumonania. Kansas in the house. Alan, how are you? Spank that button. What is that? Bony part. France. Did I say France? I love France. I'm French. French and Irish. That's right. Check in while you're heading to work, doing whatever you're doing today. Get your day started off with some Constitution in its correct place. Codeman. Caress it, rub it, lick it, slap it, whatever you gotta do. Here we are, folks. Guilderland Police Station. Yeah, well, come and visit there, you punk. I'm in Guilderland. Truth God, how are you? A lot of punks. A lot of keyboard assassins. That's all they are. $12-hour shift. Woo! Yeah, get that Opus X cigar going on. Hey, this car's running. Nobody in it. Maybe I'll get a free car. Ooh, look at the rust. Hey, can you hear that? Wow, it needs new belts. Serpentine belt sounds like. It's actually a police car because it's got a laptop, everything in there. But just sitting there. Free car. This town actually is pretty nice. The town itself, I think. Orlando, what up? All right, I gotta stop reading the chats. I gotta get to work here. Get on my guard. So we can find the entrance to the actual police station and do our audit. You know how we do? You know how we do? Oh, there it is. Easy enough. But I was saying the town is pretty nice. It's usually like, so other than that vehicle. About 10 miles outside of Albany. Guilderland is about 10 miles outside of Albany. Look at this. All visitors must push button for access. Really? The lookout, what up? See what they say.
Can I help you?
Yes, please. I'd like to enter the building.
Sure, for what reason?
Just look around, look at the premises, and take a look at the, if you have any artifacts, that kind of stuff. Bob Builder, how are you?
I'm sorry, I don't follow. Were you supposed to meet someone here?
No. Is there a police department here?
We are the police department, yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to come in, please.
Yes, and I need to know the nature of your business with the police.
I'd like to come in and observe the facilities that the taxpayers pay for and just look around.
Oh, I get you.
I'm not going to cause any problems if that's what you're asking.
I'm in the 911 dispatch center. Hold on 1 second.
All right, thank you very much. All right, so I guess she's going to come in and let me in, or let me come in, I guess. John, how are you? So that would be quite appalling if somebody was in an emergency and they couldn't get in the building. A nice little embroidery or a little carpet or something there that somebody did. Looks kind of nice. But the town itself, it looks like it's well maintained. Even in the farm areas, it looks kind of nice. If they don't let me in, I'll just stand outside and wait for the cops to come out, basically. I see a rear entrance over there too. We'll have to walk around the back of the building. But you know, I tell everybody, every time I do these audits, I'm not looking for a confrontation. I'm just here to look at the facilities for what the taxpayers pay for. And if they don't allow us to come in, well, you know, if I'm not meaning any harm, then what the hell's going on here? What are you trying to hide? So, it's on them. Wait a couple minutes and have a funny feeling there'll probably be a police officer that comes out and visits me versus the dispatch. This is Tyrone from New England Truth, hanging out with you folks. Good morning to you. It is hump day. Son of Grappling, how are you? Hump day. Wednesday, miércoles. Trying to get back in the grind here, back in the rhythm. It's been a while. It's a Miller thing. It's a Miller thing. Will Molk, Texas in the house. John, see something, film something. Hell yeah. TXGT, Texas in the house. Rootin' Tunes in the house. Batman cast. England is good. It's beautiful today. Well, it's about 8 o'clock. They show up at 8 o'clock, so that's why I waited specifically till 8 o'clock. I know there's people in here because there's a car running. There's a police officer right there. So I know there's somebody in here. Mark, how are you? No, this is Guilderland, New York, about 10 miles outside of Albany. There's another police officer. That's a sergeant, I believe. Yeah, I spent some time in Rhode Island on the streets when I was a kid. There's two cops running to the dispatch to find what's going on. Guy ahead with a camera. Watch out, everybody. Watch out, guy with a camera. Oh my God, there's a guy with a camera. Oh, look at this. I told you, what did I tell you? It's not gonna be a dispatch, it's gonna be a police officer that comes out. Look, watch this. So here comes the confrontation because I'm gonna get upset if he tells me I can't come in because I have no business inside of the building, right? That's what we're gonna say.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good, how are you, sir?
Good. What are you doing?
What's your name and badge number?
I'm sorry?
Your name and badge number, sir?
My name's Joe DeVoe.
DeVoe.
Joe DeVoe, badge number 43.
43, and your lieutenant?
Lieutenant badge holder.
Your, what's your badge number?
37.
37, good. Why are you looking at me like that?
Do you,
Little
do
confrontation.
you want to come in or not?
Yeah, please, can I?
Okay.
Thanks.
Sure.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Is there something we can help you out with?
No, just looking around, see what the taxpayers are paying for. You got some IPs here, good. I'm curious as to why the door is locked. And I know there's some safety protocols in that regard, but if you have the information pamphlets in here and stuff that the public as a resource could use, maybe they don't want to come into the building or have to be buzzed in or be approached by two police officers, and they just want to get some information pamphlets that are relevant to their situation. Why do they?
Yeah, it's strictly security, so we have the doors locked so that the public can check in with the dispatchers and let us know what they need first.
Okay,
And then anybody could be allowed in.
okay,
Absolutely.
okay. Anybody can be allowed in. And they did let me in without an actual purpose or intent with the police department, other than to observe the facility. So as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty good so far. His disposition was a little off-putting, but yours seemed perfect. It's early, I get it. You guys probably haven't had your coffee yet, but So the information pamphlets are in here, and that's the police department right over here? That's where people would walk up?
Yes.
And that's it, it's that small? What's back there?
That's access to the court and.
Oh, there's a court in here?
Offices, investigators' office, something like that.
Okay, so that would be restricted?
Yes, restricted area.
Okay, very good, very good. So I'm just gonna look around and take a look at things, and somebody's car is running outside, just so you know. And it looks like it needs a serpentine belt. I wouldn't drive too far with that vehicle. A couple of rust spots on it too. All the other vehicles are so nice, and then that one looks like crap. I don't get it. Huh?
You don't like the rest?
Well, I guess it's got some character, but the serpentine belt might not get you too far, if it's a serpentine. I think it is. I'm not a mechanic, but good luck with it if you're driving it. So, are you sergeant, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Nice to meet you guys. You guys have a good day. All right, so here we are inside the Guilderland. Here's their mission statement. I always like to get the mission statements. See what they stand. They have three things: deter crime and apprehend criminals, maintain strong police-community relations, to continually enhance the training and expertise of each member of the police force. Here we are inside. A little dark in there, or is that my shades? Yeah, it's a little dark in there. That would be the dispatch center in here. So far, so good, folks. Missing persons. I'm seeing these people. New York State call. Let's see what's back here. So this is a town hall. Actually, it goes all the way up. There's probably all kinds of administrative stuff up there. And like they said, there's a courtroom. This picture of a canine dog. Plane. I like to get the numbers off that. I had some flying over my house a while ago. Second floor, chief of police, administration reports in the town supervisor. Stairs, elevators, first floor, information, emergency.
You want to go upstairs, there's
Oh, there is?
a case with some stuff,
Oh, okay.
like older stuff,
Oh, okay, cool, cool.
kind of a history.
Oh, that's, yeah, okay. Stuff to film. Caught you off guard so early in the morning. You haven't had your coffee yet, huh?
I certainly have, sir. It's not that early for me.
Oh, okay, all right. These are nice. All the older cars too. Look at this one. Hey, remember those, the Fords? Oh, look at these. Wow. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
Anything else I can do for you?
Nope, that'll do it, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much. You have a good day.
You too.
So this is gonna be apparently a pass for Guilderland right away. And I know a lot of people think that the intent is to get a fail, but it's not. Not for me. It's not the kind of person I am. I like honesty, transparency, and that's what I have to provide as well. So if I'm gonna expect them to be honest and transparent, here's some goals, not a mission statement, goals. If I'm gonna expect them to be honest and transparent, then I should be as well. Oh, body armor, look at this, guys. Doesn't look all that thick, huh? I don't know how that's gonna stop. Oh, it's Kevlar or something, I'm not sure. Yeah, it is rare. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen enough. You're right. I would say probably 80, 90% of the audits that I've done are fails. And about 30, 40% of them, they're very aggressive. So statistically speaking, you know, everything is exposed still. But if you do have a good office, a good police officer, a good police department, you should also share that with the community. You know, it doesn't help to be prejudicial as a First Amendment auditor. It doesn't. You know, you're if you're going to encourage a problem, which I'm sure I have done in some cases too, you know, to be honest and transparent, but I don't believe that every situation is negative. The problem is, like we've talked about, or like I've talked about, it's the percentages. It's in the numbers, folks. And the numbers say, folks, that it's just way out of whack. In any employment situation, you got 3 to 5% of problematic employees that need discipline, that need to be corrected. And in the police departments, we're talking 70, 80%. Now, that is a huge societal disconnect. And now you couple that with the cognitive dissidents in our society, the people themselves that just don't understand, you know, that there is an issue. Well, you know, that makes it a big, big problem. But folks may not know that the Boston Tea Party happened a long, long time ago, and only 6% of society, I believe it was, 6% of society agreed with the Boston Tea Party. Most people were against it. But look what happened as a result of that. So there's not a lot of auditors, but in a percentage sense, it's a drop in the bucket. But we're showing something that the rest of society either disagrees with or doesn't want to see. That's what we got to do. That's why we do this. Because we know a lot of times we've been victims ourselves. So I have been a victim, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, folks. The Guilderland Police Department in upstate New York. I like when I see these for the veterans. Not a lot of cars in the parking lot this time, which I like to see also. That means they're out working. Hopefully they're following up on crime and not extorting money from society. You guys know how I feel about traffic tickets. They are crap in my mind. But that's pretty good. Started off a little rough, but I said to him, you know, your disposition looks a little rough there, buddy. He backed up. That's good. That's good. If they can take criticism from the public when we're not committing a crime, people get pulled over for stupid traffic tickets aren't going to end up dead. That's what's happening in our society. People are ending up dead just getting pulled over for a seatbelt or a traffic ticket, and because the police officer can't take a little flack, that person ends up shot. So that police officer and our police departments as a whole, like I said, 70 or 80% of them need an adjustment. They're in a customer service field. Get used to taking flack from the people, man. It's not a police state. Stop acting like you're a Nazi or this is Germany. All right, folks. Short, sweet pass. Guilderland Police Department. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for checking in. If you want to donate to the cause, I have a GoFundMe set up. Please check it out. New England Truth GoFundMe. Eric, everybody, all the moderators, all the people that checked in. If I didn't mention your name, I apologize. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day. Be safe, okay, guys?